Chapter 1. Intro. The enigmatic Ural Mountains. Welcome to one of the most chilling and perplexing mysteries of our time, the enigma of the Ural Mountains. A place where the landscape is as unforgiving as it is beautiful, and where the untamed wilderness holds secrets that remain unsolved to this very day. This is a place where danger lurks, where men and women have vanished without a trace, and where one of the most haunting disappearances in human history occurred. The Dyatlov Pass incident. But what if I told you that this wasn't an isolated event? Join us as we unravel the terrifying series of serial disappearances that have haunted the Ural Mountains for decades. From eerie sightings, unexplained deaths, to chilling events surrounding the Dyatlov Pass, this story is not for the faint of heart. Chapter 2. Setting the scene. The Ural Mountains' reputation. The Ural Mountains stretch like a rugged spine between Europe and Asia, their peaks dividing worlds not only geographically but perhaps spiritually. For centuries, these ancient mountains have been shrouded in myth, legend, and fear. Local tribes spoke of strange creatures, ominous lights in the sky, and travelers who would disappear, never to be seen again. The wilderness here is an unrelenting force, its beauty hiding the peril it holds for those who dare to explore. The mysterious nature of these mountains has inspired folklore, with stories of spirits who claim the souls of those who trespass, and the infamous Mansi tribe, believed by some to guard sacred lands. But the real mystery goes beyond local legend, into something far darker. Chapter 3. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. A haunting beginning. Our story truly begins on January 25, 1959, when a group of 9 experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov embarked on a journey to Otvorten, a remote mountain in the northern Ural range. Their expedition was meant to be a challenging yet routine adventure. None of them could have predicted that this journey would end in one of the most mysterious and terrifying tragedies in modern history. 10 days after they were supposed to return, the alarm was raised. Search parties were dispatched, and what they found defied explanation. On February 26th, the first signs of the group were discovered. Their tent, torn from the inside, was abandoned, and scattered around it were footprints that led toward the nearby forest. But it wasn't the footprints alone that stirred fear. It was the state in which their bodies were found. Chapter 4. Unraveling the Mystery. Bizarre deaths. The bodies were discovered in stages, spread out in the surrounding area. Some of them were found barefoot, others in various states of undress, as if they had fled their tent in a panic. Some had severe injuries, including fractured skulls and broken ribs, injuries too severe to be caused by human force. And most chillingly, one of the women was missing her tongue. No one could explain what had driven these seasoned hikers, who were well-versed in survival, to tear out of their shelter into sub-zero temperatures, or why they met such violent and disturbing ends. Theories began to swirl. Was it an avalanche? Military testing gone wrong? A confrontation with the Mansi tribe? Or something far more sinister? Chapter 5. Theories and speculation. Natural or supernatural. The mystery of the Dyatlov Pass has spawned countless theories. Some point to natural causes, like an avalanche or hypothermia-induced madness. Yet many believe that something much darker was at play. There are those who claim the hikers encountered secret military testing. Unexplained radiation was found on some of the bodies, leading to speculation about covert Soviet experiments in the area. Others believe it was the work of something extraterrestrial. After all, locals have long reported strange lights in the sky, and some believe the group might have witnessed something they were not meant to see. The Mansi people have their own theories. They speak of the Golden Woman, a spirit who, according to legend, protects sacred lands in the Ural Mountains. Could it be that the hikers crossed a forbidden threshold, angering something beyond this world? The lack of definitive answers only fuels the mystery. Chapter 6. Unexplained Disappearances. The broader pattern. While the Dyatlov Pass incident is the most famous, it is far from the only disappearance to haunt these mountains. The Ural region has a long and eerie history of people going missing under similarly baffling circumstances. In 1960, just a year after the Dyatlov group perished, another group of hikers vanished without a trace in a nearby area of the Ural Mountains. Their bodies were never found, and their fate remains unknown to this day. Then there was the case of a young geologist in 1975 who set off into the Ural wilderness to map mineral deposits and never returned. His campsite was found, but there was no sign of him. Could these disappearances be connected to the same forces that took the Dyatlov group? Or is it possible that the mountains themselves are cursed? Chapter 7. The Unraveling Connection, Mountain of the Dead. The peak where the Dyatlov group met their mysterious fate is known to the Mansi as Unraveling, or Mountain of the Dead. According to tribal lore, this mountain is a sacred place, a site of death and despair. But the legend goes deeper than just myth. In 1930, a group of 9 Mansi hunters also disappeared while traversing the same slopes. Their bodies were never found, and the legend of the cursed mountain only grew. Could the Dyatlov group have fallen victim to the same curse, or were they simply in the wrong place at the wrong time? Chapter 8. Modern Investigations. Reopening the case. Over the years, new investigations have attempted to shed light on what really happened at Dyatlov Pass. In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the case, but the official conclusion that an avalanche was responsible only deepened the mystery. Survivors of the original search teams and experts continue to dispute the avalanche theory, citing inconsistencies in the physical evidence and the bizarre nature of the injuries. The more the case is investigated, the more questions arise. Why did the group flee their tent in such terror? What caused the severe internal injuries? And what could explain the radiation on the hikers' clothing? With every new discovery, the Dyatlov Pass incident becomes more perplexing, as if the truth is hidden just beyond reach, concealed by forces we don't yet understand. Chapter 9. Paranormal Connections, Echoes of the Past. For those who believe in the paranormal, the Ural Mountains are more than just a treacherous landscape. They're a gateway to another realm. Paranormal investigators have long suspected that the area around Dyatlov Pass is a hotspot for supernatural activity. People have reported strange lights in the sky, eerie sounds echoing through the valleys, and feelings of being watched by unseen eyes. Some even claim to have seen ghostly apparitions of the Dyatlov group, wandering the frozen landscape, forever searching for answers they will never find. Could the answers we seek lie not in the realm of science, but in the realm of the supernatural? Chapter 10. Conclusion. A mystery that endures, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century. A riddle that continues to confound scientists, historians, and investigators alike. It's a story that haunts the imaginations of all who hear it. A reminder of how little we truly understand about the world around us. As we close this chapter, the mystery of the Dyatlov group and the Ural Mountains endures, unsolved. Perhaps the truth will emerge one day, or perhaps it is destined to remain hidden, locked away in the shadows of the Mountain of the Dead. Thank you for watching. What do you think happened to the Dyatlov group? Was it a natural disaster, a government cover-up, or something otherworldly? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more mysterious stories from around the world.